Well, what it boils down to is water.
I think when history goes forward, we'll look back on this, and the Aquifer Storage and Recovery Bill will be one of the biggest pieces of legislation we passed.
An aquifer storage and recovery is you take water and you store it in an aquifer. What it does is it eliminates the evaporation impact that we have. Most of the reservoirs across the state, we lose up to 50% of the daily yield to evaporation.
Worst enemy is evaporation on our surface lakes. And when you look at the evaporation versus usage, I mean, it's just phenomenal. People just hit their head on, I can't believe that that's the case, but that's a story we need to get out.
It will facilitate building a number of these, both in the population areas as well as hopefully in the long term for the ag users as well.
That's the great thing about our society. When there's a need, entrepreneurism is there, and we all are profit from that. So, you know, I think it's wonderful. I think though, and things like this film, we get out to our people though that don't say, boy, I'm glad that's done.
That's the psychology of water in Texas. Anytime we get substantial rainfalls, the issue goes away.
You know, God is good, and He did bring the rain that everybody was praying for. El Nino showed up with a vengeance. But it's something that if you talk to climatologists or people that study this for a living, that we've got a respite from the drought, but the drought is still here, and in all likelihood will get worse.
We've seen depletions in surface and in groundwater west of I-35. We're going to have to use those same mechanisms. We don't have to recreate anything. Just look at what they're doing in states that are west of us. They've already experienced a lot of the issues that we're experiencing in West Texas, and let's use their methods. And one of the primary methods is using aquifer storage and recovery for your storage of water.
You know, ASRs provide a venue that when you do have that abundance of water, we can capture it and you reuse it for the future.
People want to come to Texas and live in those areas, and again, we got to have the infrastructure, and our water is where the population is not for the most part. So we're going to have to work those issues out, and we didn't get them all worked out this session. And you know, it's like you're turning the boat, you're turning the ship. We're going to get there. I know we're going to get there. It's just it's a process.